Hello, everyone. Good morning. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. I'm saying hi to you from Texas, US here, and you are welcome to Moturaya Emily Digital Business Page. Today, we'll be having an interaction with a wonderful lady, a business owner, Miss Modupe Joseph. She's based in California, and she is a chartered accountant. She is a certified tax professional. So we can rightfully say that she's the number lady. Yeah, she deals with digits, and we are just so inquisitive. We want to know what brought her into the digital world. So, Miss Modupe, you are welcome here. And please, can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you so very much, Mutaraya. I am so honored. I'm highly elated this morning to feature on your page. That's an honor. I don't take it lightly, and I want to say thank you.
You're
And of
welcome.
course, to all our audience out there listening to us, watching us all over the globe, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are. She kind of said it all. She introduced myself. Again, my name is Modupe, and I am residing in Sacramento, California, to be precise. I'm in the west coast of the United States. I'm living with my family. Um, a daughter of Zion, child of God, a wife, a mom of two amazing boys, a chartered accountant, certified tax professional, and of course, a proud digital entrepreneur. Um, that's the little thing about me right there.
Whoa, that is so interesting. Thank you for honoring our invitation this morning.
It's a
So we'll
pleasure.
quickly dive into the issue of the day. So we want to know what motivated you to become a digital business owner.
Thank you. I already know that entrepreneurship it's the way to go. So being a 9 to 5 person, and in that particular 9 to 5 grind, would not necessarily get you what you want. Research has chosen, as proven, right? Research has proven over and over again that being an employee will not actually enable you achieve that goal or dreams you set for yourself. So a lot of achievers out there, a lot of billionaires, millionaires out there, they didn't remain an employee, if you ask me.
Hmm.
I humbly submit to say that they stood out for themselves and they actually owned what is theirs and they pursued their dream to the letter. And
Hmm.
so one of the things that actually more like a driving force for me, I've been in the number world for over 2 decades. So it's been all my life. And I just know that while you have all those perks you receive in the corporate world, it's still not fulfilling. So everybody's fulfillment is different. My self fulfillment will be different from yours, Mochirayo,
Oh
or
yeah.
any other person listening to us out there. And so for me, I see life goes beyond me. I see life being an opportunity for me to extend and be an extension of blessing to the world outside of me. And what do I mean? Let me be an extension of the blessing of God to my brother, to my sister, to my community at large. And so my 9 to 5 grind won't get me there. My 9 to 5 will rather crumble me because I will just be unsatisfied that, oh, you know what, those dreams are not being fulfilled. I am not getting there. I'm just living, day by day by day. But I think it's high time for me to switch gear and to make sure I pursue that self fulfillment, paradigm, which I chose and I carved out for myself. So that actually pushed me into entrepreneurship, and lo and behold, I am so thrilled to find that digital entrepreneurship is the way to go for me, especially with the system that we have in our own world. And when I mean our own world, I mean in this type of business that myself and Muturayo, and of course thousands of business partners across the globe are actually pursuing. Thank you.
That is so interesting. Yeah. What will motivate you? What will compel you to pursue a dream? I mean, it's quite different
Hmm.
depending on the way you look at it. So
Hmm.
thank you so much, Ms. Modupe, for sharing that with us.
You're
So we
welcome.
would like to know, how has the journey been ever since you became a digital business? How have you been coping being a busy mom, a wife,
Hmm.
um, a tax professional, an accountant, and now becoming a digital business owner? Is is it in any way interfering with your already busy life?
Thank you for that great question. And I'm going to start by saying that there are various milestones in everyone's life. So just like when you have a child, and I'm probably going to just paint that out. And so the child is going to really try and, to depend on the mom for a while. And that child is not going to start walking on that same day, right? So we have the teaching period. So we have the period whereby, you have to do the work. And you do the work at that early stage so that those work you've worked ahead will then begin to speak for you. And so that's how I have seen entrepreneurship to be. And our digital entrepreneurship is not an exception. So one of the things I tell people when I get an opportunity to really speak to them about this is that, what, we are in a business that is not your quick, get quick rich scheme. You have to do the work. You have to make sure you put in your hours. So talking about how has the journey been for me, it's been exciting. I came with all, like, oh, this is a new phase for me. It's probably going to be challenging. How am I going to, be able to merge this? But I am still dazed. I am dazzled to see how much support we get in our community. So for those of you listening out to us there, we belong to a community of like-minded, individuals, and we are not restricted by location. We are
All right.
across the globe.
Mhm.
We are all across the globe. And guess what? We are diverse. I mean, we all have diverse professions. Some of us, are nurses, some of us are what, engineers, doctors, and the
Okay.
list is endless. Some of us are teachers, some of us are, just homemakers, right? And we are doing excellently well. And so it's not restricted to just one particular profession. And talking about how has the journey been for me again, it's been exciting. And because I have the support, because I have this network that I could, reach out to. And we have coaches in house, we have mentors. All I needed, and I found that out really, really very early. I needed to be coachable and I need to be mentored. That I have to, just go through those set of trainings. We have trainings, by the way, where we could, walk through all those instructions step by step, and then it teaches us what to do. So we have all those hands-on training. And so there was no way for me to look back, which was very helpful.
It is so helpful, when you have hands-on training and you are able to call for assistance and you readily have them when you
That's true.
needed them. So
That's
that
true.
is so something so important that we enjoy in our digital business. Yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you so much. So another question for you here is, for people. I can see Adebola Jegede Kolawole. Thank you so much, our viewers out there. Thank you for checking in. So what will you say is the level of experience that a prospective business, owner
Hmm.
needs? And
Hmm.
what are the gadgets or equipment that are necessary to become a successful digital business owner?
I'm going to shock everyone listening to me right now. You're probably waiting to hear to say, oh, you've got to have masters or PhD and whatnot. But guess what? I'm going to shock you. No experience is needed. Did you hear me? No experience is
Wow.
actually needed. You
Wow.
don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to be a pro on social media. We have all this training and it's amazing. We are not exaggerating right here. We deal with real life people every day. Everyday people just like myself, just like Muturaya, just like thousands of our global business partners out there. And so no experience is needed. Back to your question. You don't have to be tech savvy. You don't need a particular equipment. But guess what? We all have our mobile phones. We all have our laptops. We are already on that social media platform. We're already, networking with our various friends and families and our fans out there. We're already, connected with people. And so you have it already. And so that's all you need. And then come with your great mindset. Come with your coachable spirit. Come with a mindset that, you know what, I can be mentored. I am ready to learn. And then just put your mind to it. That's it.
That is so awesome and great. So that means we don't need anything special other than what
Mm-mm.
you and I and every other person out there have been using. Oh
Yes.
my God, that is so interesting. So I don't need to go for a special class, a special
Mm-mm.
training to become a digital business owner. All I
In our
need is
business
that
world.
determination,
Yes.
the will to learn, the
Yes.
will to move to the next level. That
Exactly.
is so interesting. Mr. Oluwaloni Olumuyiwa, thanks so much for checking us out. We appreciate you. Yeah, thank you so much. So, I want to ask if you will give a piece of advice
Mm-hmm.
to anyone listening to us, anyone that will watch the replay later, what
Mm-hmm.
will it be? And I will also want to combine this.
Mm-hmm.
How will you, as a person, compare, since you are involved in the two, how will you compare being an employee to being a business owner?
Okay. And I think I will switch the question around and I'll start with your later part of the question.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at the differences between an employer and an employee. Now, an employee, meaning that you're working for a corporate world or you're working for whatever setup. I mean, be it nonprofit, be it whatever, meaning that you don't own it. It's not yours. Let's make sure we
Yeah.
get that straight. You don't own it. So you work on the owner's terms and you work at their pace. So there will be several laws, policy, instructions that you have to follow. Those guidelines, you can't deviate from that. Um, and which means that you necessarily might not have flexibility depending on what the top job is, right? And so meaning that, I mean, certain of your time or how you kind of flow through will be restricted. So that is you being an employee. And of course, your what's it called? Your compensation, it's not going to be unlimited. It's going to be limited. I mean, fine, you might have, maybe gains or whatever, increases over the years and whatnot, but it's nothing compared to when we switch the gear and then we go to being an employer. Now,
Mm-hmm.
who is an employer? It means you own your business. So this is your business. It's your way. It's your terms. It's at your pace. And
Right.
so what does that mean? It means it's flexible. I mean, it comes with flexibility. So it's at your own pace. You get to do things at your own will. And so something really distinguishing factor with our own type of business, the digital entrepreneurship in which we are looking at, is that our type of business does not require you to start building up inventory. So you don't need those space of inventory. We don't deal with that. So, and it comes with a lot of flexibility. In our world, we have a lot of moms, homemakers who are able to combine their businesses and take care of the home front. And so it gives you opportunity to, go on vacation. And while you're on vacation, your business is working for you. Okay, let me shock you. Let me shock our audiences out there.
Mm-hmm.
While you're sleeping, your business is working
It's
for you.
working for you.
I
Yeah.
call it the power of automation. You can't beat this. You can't beat this. So that's the difference between an employer and an employee. So I'm going to switch back to Moturaya's first question. That
Mm-hmm.
what will I tell those audiences out there listening to me? What will I tell them? And they're probably still thinking, is this for me or not? Guess what I did when I stumbled on this? I stumbled on it on social media.
Yeah.
It's either you're probably watching us, you're listening. I stumbled on mine on a YouTube ad. It was a sponsored ad from who is today my coach. I listened to her and I was able to relate with what she was saying, right? I was so attracted to it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. So you're listening to Mutaraya, you're listening to myself this day. Give it a try. You know what? Listen to the details behind this. Just don't take our words for it. Do your due diligence. I did mine. So I make sure that, all these things, I was able to check the boxes for myself. Does it make sense? And what is this legitimate? Guess what it is? It is. We pay taxes as entrepreneurs, to our various government. So this is a legitimate business. And so my final word would be that check it out, do your due diligence, and it's going to start from somewhere. And you probably see business pages out there, our website right on the screen. Muturaya's own is right there. Mine is also right there for all of our viewers. You know what? When you click on this link, that takes you to our business pages. When you get on our business pages, you get the opportunity to sign up for what? A complimentary webinar, which is an information section. And what does that provide you with? It takes you to an information section where you get to learn the detail about our business. It walks you through those steps. It walks you through those benefits that we are not opportune to really lay out because of limited time right now as we speak. Then you can then make that decision for yourself. You get to say, you know what, is this for me? Is this for my family or not? And so that's what we just bring out to you today. So just wrapping up that question, Muturaya,
Yeah.
my final word to audiences out there and saying, what should I do? I will check it out. I will do my due diligence. I will make that decision if this is for me or not. But you know what? Time waits for no man. I took that leap of faith, and here I am today, a proud digital entrepreneur.
That is great. So you need to make that decision. And like you said, there is the website there, Moturaya Emily Digital, that's moturayaemily.com, and you have dreamconsulting.com. So go ahead, check it out. And we have a live program today. We usually have that on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go ahead and watch live today. If you don't have the time, you can always watch a replay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead, take that leap of faith. What can I do to make things better? You can do a lot of things and you can change your own destiny, just like the way Miss Modupe and myself did that. So thank you so much, Miss Modupe,
You're
for
welcome.
your time. We
Oh,
really appreciate it and we will not take
thank
it
you,
for
Amanda.
granted. We appreciate your discussion, sharing your experiences, and letting us know what the steps we need to take to change things for better for us and for our family.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank
We
you.
hope to have more of you on this page in the nearest
Absolutely.
future. Yeah.
I look forward to that too. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you all for coming on. We appreciate it. Bye.